It happened to me several times that while watching a movie or a music video, I found scenes with strange content, and no matter how many times I rewound it, I couldn't find an explanation. I thought I was the only one who noticed those things, until I received hundreds of emails from you that revealed to me the strangest things that occurred in movies. Get ready, because my subscribers have made amazing discoveries. Absolutely impossible things that happen in the world's most popular movies and music clips. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 paranormal things captured in movies and music videos, Part 7. Number 5. In this position, we find a strange scene exposed in the Netflix documentary called Team Foxcatcher. You see, the documentary tells the story of the billionaire John DuPont, a man who built a high-performance training center for Olympic athletes on his land. A man who, over time, due to his severe mental disorders, including hard drug abuse, ended up being a ruthless murderer of those he had decided to help. During the documentary, it is revealed that John suffered from persecutory delusions. That's why, for hours, he would record with his camera pointing towards the forest of his property. He always said that something was hidden there, but at that moment, nobody believed him. He would gather his closest friends and show them the video, the same one you see on the screen, and ask them, "Did you see it pass by?" Yes, there it is. But his friends never saw anything. However, that same clip is reproduced in the documentary, and what is shown in it could be what John always saw and that nobody believed. The man did have mental disorders and was indeed the murderer of people from his intermediate circle of friends. However, in that image that no one noticed at the time, a figure is observed that crosses the screen, and that indeed is present while the camera was filming that forest. Could Netflix have intervened with this image to make the documentary more interesting? Or could it be that those mental delusions were more realistic than believed? After all, he always blamed the entities that would follow him for the murders he committed. Number 4. The series Malcolm in the Middle has millions of fans around the world who take time every day to enjoy at least one episode. A very successful series that, despite ending a long time ago, continues to gain followers. However, this time Malcolm appears in our video due to a particularity that will surely leave you confused. It was recorded by Ronnie Poir, who in his email tells me about a particular moment that was recorded in one of the scenes. In the image, Malcolm is seen talking to his mother, at which point a mug begins to rock back and forth. It could have simply been misplaced, but there are several shots in which this cup never stopped moving. Observe. Why does the mug move? Although it is known that the actors must repeat a scene several times to find the final cut, It is strange that the mug never stops swinging. Even if you look closely, there is a shot where more mugs appear hanging in the background, which clearly shows that there are continuity errors in the final edition. However, the rocking of the mug remains the same without anyone noticing. Was it done on purpose, or do you think there is something else here? Let me know what you think. Number 3. The recording that lies in this position is shared by Felix Rivera, who in his email tells me about a very rare scene from the movie Bliss, a scene that was filmed on the street and in broad daylight, where actors Owen Wilson and Selma Hayek struck up a conversation. It was at that moment that in the background something completely inexplicable happened almost accidentally. Note that I consider that this film is based practically on flaws in reality, and what happens here is directly related, so there is a very high possibility that it is part of the movie. The strange thing is that this event in itself is not referenced in any other moment in the movie, and that is why it exists in this position. See for yourself. According to my analysis, it's almost 100% likely that it's put there on purpose, since the film actually touches on that topic, but it's recorded as if it really happened by accident, because of course, something like this is not normal. The person practically clones himself. What do you think? Editing error? Part of the movie? Or a good way to capture the interest of the public? Leave your opinion in the comment box. Number 2. Who can deny that K-pop has strongly rooted itself in almost all cultures of the world? With its vivid colors and mostly happy themes have accumulated a large fan base in almost all countries. However, something that does not usually occur in their music or in their video clips is the paranormal theme. Monsters, ghosts, and mystery are not generally the K-pop style. It was actually that caught the attention of one of our subscribers. She caught 2 things in 2 video clips from her favorite artists. One in a BTS video and the other in a Shawn Mendes video. The first of them occurs in the video clip of the song Boy With Love by the famous Korean K-pop group, BTS. It was while they were focusing on one of the members in the foreground that the camera recorded this curious movement at the door in the background. Watch. In our subscriber's opinion, she affirmed that it is a girl who touches the window on the other side of the door. Can you notice that movement? The most mysterious thing is that just seconds later, the figure completely disappears. In addition to that, she sends me photographs indicating that it is possible to observe faces in that same window. I have applied color correction so you can tell me if you see the faces also. I have highlighted the form that she indicated to me. The second occurrence was captured by the camera that recorded the clip of the song Monster by singers Shawn Mendes and Justin Bieber. At that moment when both artists were on a platform, the device was able to capture the following. Pay attention. Some sort of dark shadow crosses the front of the image, so fast that it is practically impossible to describe it. And although she does not explain her reasons, She believes that it is the spirit of someone who died and was buried in this location. As a skeptic, I cannot rule out the possibility that it is a leaf blown by the wind, a branch, or a plant in the environment, or maybe even a bird. Would you agree? Number 1. And we end this investigation with something quite unusual. There's no doubt that the rise of watching television through the internet or via streaming has greatly increased the range of options when it comes to viewing television. However, and as if it were directly related, the amount of paranormal material that can be seen in these productions has also increased. At least, that's how Daniela Cedeño, a regular subscriber, points out, who in her email says that while watching the Netflix miniseries Hold Tight, she noticed a rare moment that she says has nothing to do with the story. It was 34 minutes and 40 seconds into the first episode, when suddenly, something very curious was seen under the light post. Our subscriber assures that what is seen there is the silhouette of a bride that materializes out of nowhere, something that had nothing to do with the unfolding plot. When I saw this shot for the first time, I discarded it because I thought it was water caused by sprinkling in the parking lot. Since before the event, it is possible to notice a small spurt of water that comes from a sprinkler, but does not compare with the size of that white figure that seems to materialize, grow, and even move. What do you think? A big gush of water? Or something truly paranormal? Leave me your opinions on both this and the previous recordings, because this video has already come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.